Hello, Divine One. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for coming to co-create here with me, with us, here today, here now, because that is really what is happening. We are co-creating, but more than that, we are connecting across time and space. I create the video. It only exists for me unless somebody else watches it. And when you choose to watch it, it exists for you. But more so than that, there is a community. Maybe it's a small community, but there is a community. So you are connecting with others across time and space, should you choose to. So at any moment, in any video, not just this video, in any video, you can breathe and feel into the energy, feel into it. 5-5. Put this into practice, because you are more than what your body tells you that you are. And becoming aware of other people's, not so much their energies, but yes, their energies, their energetic field. So this is about widening your energetic field and becoming comfortable with this way of being. Because at any moment, you can check in with yourself, you can connect to your field, you can feel where energy is stuck, where energy needs to flow, and you have the same connection with everything. You can feel the energetic fields of things, and I'm feeling this message has found you. You are maybe experiencing a lot of physical symptoms. Maybe you're not. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is I'm seeing somebody like hesitate going into a shopping mall. Not so much that they don't want to do the shopping, more for the busyness. So I'm feeling that this message is for a lot of people, that a lot of beautiful souls having, or that have been experiencing some type of solitude, a little bit of a hermit phase, and not cut off from the world, just very selective. Perhaps you live on a farm and you only have to go into town once a month. And this time is intense for you, stressful for you. It's something that you do not enjoy. This is where we are. I'm just being called, and this is for my human as much as it is for you, is focus on the nervous system at this time. Your nervous system stores so much information to the point that your nervous system can respond in a fight or flight way when the situation is not necessarily calling for a fight or flight response. So I'm just hearing that this is really where they're wanting to bring awareness to the body, to actually see where you are storing density, 333, to see where you are storing density, to start moving things around. Because as you are energy, everything is energy. Everything is being called to be moved around at this time, whether it is the internal energy, whether there is some things that you need to do outside. But I'm actually, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and I'm hearing the domino effect, and what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is all like this intricate design of dominoes and a hand coming to intentionally flick, okay, and everything moving. And now I'm hearing hands clapping. Like there's applause that this movement, that this motion has been made. And I'm also hearing like emotion to yourself, like you are putting motion in place, but you also get to put emotion or emotions in place. And this is kind of like your affirmations, but this is, or your intentions, but this is more, it's bigger. I'm feeling it's bigger. It's intentions and affirmations, but with follow through, with commitment. And this means showing up or following through with something that you set the intention for, even when you don't feel like it. this is also how you shift things for you. This is how you shift old ways of being, old practices, old habits, right? This is where you really, really shift the stuff that is running in the background, because you are now consciously doing things differently, even if you're experiencing a little discomfort, because you made a commitment to yourself. This is about, I'm hearing, and I'm being told to take the cards out after this is about commitment to self, devotion to self, in ways that may not initially seem like devotion to self or self-love, but because you're experiencing a little bit of discomfort doing the thing. I know my human got really, really comfortable, and still does sometimes. It's I feel like it's a bit of a seesaw, this message that they're bringing through, because very much listen to what you feel called to do in the now. If you truly don't feel called to do something that truly does not feel resonant, then don't do it. But if your reason for not doing something is you're feeling a bit tired, it's been a long day, and I feel you here, friends. My days are quite long at this juncture. Keeping a little one entertained is a lot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like experiencing the world for the first time all over again. It's wonderful, but it can be exhausting. Sometimes it can, because I'm not used to it, right? And this is also where I feel like I now require less sleep. But also what they're bringing through here is, what I'm seeing is, when your frequency rises, you do require less sleep. You do wake up at odd times. You are woken up at odd times. And if you wake up at those odd times feeling inspired, take inspired action and see what happens. Be curious. Wouldn't it be curious to see what comes when you do things a little bit differently? Okay, friends. If this resonates with you, my name is Angela. I channel Source Consciousness daily through for you guys. I have got a new mic, so I'm hoping that this sorts out all the sound or whatever sound problems there were. And yeah, if not, well, it's new. So I have tested it out, but we will see. If it's terrible, I guess I just won't share the video, and we'll try again. But I'm hoping that all is well. Please do let me know. Please do let me know, because it is it's important for me, and I would imagine for you too, that the sound quality does not make hearing the message too difficult. So please do let me know in the comments if this all checks out. Okay. Pausing for a moment and breathing, anchoring yourself in this beautiful magical now. This connection that I spoke about at the beginning, this is where it really happens, when you intentionally place your focus, your energy, your awareness. It's where the connection is made. Okay, so if this calls to anchor yourself with your breath in this magical now, breathing in through your nose to capacity, holding for a moment or two at the source of you before fully surrendering on your exhale. Breathing at your own pace, opening to receive on each inhale, softening to surrender on each exhale. Okay, friends. Bottom energy is strength. Okay. I'm really feeling a rise in the divine feminine within you, but also very much collectively. And this is also due to what happened, the Lionsgate portal that we went through. Lionsgate, Leo, we are now in Leo. I also know that we had a full moon recently, which they're bringing through. And I'm hearing that much has come out of shadow, meaning much has been brought to your awareness. It's stuff that you cannot escape. It's stuff that you are being called to. I'm getting huge chills on the top of my head. I don't know if this is, I don't know why, but anyway, I just felt worth mentioning. You're really being called to tame the lion or the lions with your alchemy, with your alchemy. You're being called to, in moments. Okay, we have the Justice card here. I'm feeling 111, and the Justice card is 11. So much newness. It's so beautiful. I'm really feeling that you are coming out of the ego, like coming out of the ego identity. I'm truly, and I'm getting huge chills here, I'm feeling that you're stepping into the I am more and more and more. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. This is very interesting because I'm feeling a very similar energy to yesterday's reading. The Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember if another seven came out yesterday, but I am feeling a similar energy to yesterday's reading, so, or message or conversation. So if this conversation resonates with you and you didn't watch it or listen to it and you feel called to, do. And this is coming through at 11. Okay. The Seven of Cups, lots of choices, but there is only choice. There is only one choice. It's you, and it's what calls to you. I'm being told here with the Seven of Pentacles that, like, you've spent a really long time. You spent a really long time growing this tree. You spent a really long time tending to your garden, tending to your alchemy garden. 1144. And this is collectively. So, I mean, alchemy is rising within us, but it's not rising to the surface. It's rising to our awareness. It's rising to be used. It's rising for you to tap into it, for you to use this beautiful tool that you've spent however many years you've been in this human experience accumulating. Right? You have all the alchemy you need to face every now, fully, completely, presently, without worrying about the past or the future. And this is why I'm feeling this figure is sitting up in the tree. I'm feeling that there is a level of trust with your creations that you are embarking on. I'm also hearing that sevens are going to be really relevant at this time. Sevens and eights, because I'm hearing abundance. I'm hearing abundance. I'm really loving this deck. It's a new deck. I bought it yesterday. And I'm loving the imagery. I played around with it quite a bit yesterday just to get familiar with it. And it's like this message of you being the fourth cup, and you are in the fourth cup, and the fourth cup is magic, and you are magic. 111, as this is coming through, you are magic. You just need to see things differently. This bird's eye view from yesterday is coming through again. Okay, it's like this figure, the Seven of Cups, has chosen to trust and go where he feels called to go, which is to sit up in his tree. Perhaps this figure is actually being called to go and sit up in the tree, but is resisting, playing in the mind too much. Sulking is coming through. It's more like, not like fuming a little bit, but it's more, what is the word? I can't think of the word, but it's like where you stew in it, right? You're sitting in you're choosing to sit in your misery. You're choosing to sit in your anger. You're choosing to sit in your confusion. You're choosing to sit in your anxiety. And it's all taking place in the mind. While the cups is the emotional suit, I'm feeling, and obviously we know that our thoughts and our emotions are very entwined at this time, and this is kind of the unraveling that is occurring, right, where we are unraveling not so much the connection between thoughts and emotions, but that we are becoming more aware of true emotions, like the feeling, the feeling that is always there, the feelings that are not murky, or I feel like there's a layer. What they're showing me in my mind's eye is like we have our feelings, right? And then we have the feelings above that we attach to, like the spontaneous feelings, the feelings that are created in the moment. Anger, oh, I stubbed my toe, frustration, things didn't go my way today, sadness, fear, anxiety, regret. This is the paradigm that I'm feeling, and these are the emotions that they are pointing to. It's like a layer, like a ring around a ring. And it's like you're learning to play with these emotions more. You're learning to see them for what they are, recognize them for what they are, and alchemize them with your true, emotion, right? What the true, it's like a baseline. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to put into words what they're showing me, but it's like a baseline. It's if you were a symphony of music or a piece of music, let's say you're a song. There we go, you're a song. You're the drum, you're the bass line, you're the constant keeping everything in time. That's the emotion, the true emotion, that the neutral emotion. Thank you, Source. The neutral emotion that is always active within you. And you're tapping into that more. And this is also a little bit of a time for, it's not disconnect. It's not detachment. It's a little bit of disconnect, but it's not complete disconnection. It's like what I'm hearing and experiencing. It's like being on a phone call and it's clear and you're speaking, and then you move around and it gets a bit hazy. And then, so you're kind of hazy. Everything's a bit hazy is what I'm hearing. It's like you answer the phone call and everything is hazy from the beginning, and you have to walk around to find the place where everything becomes clear and you can hear things. So for some of you, you actually may be hearing things. I'm getting chills there. So this message of you being a channel for source consciousness, I mean, if this message has found you, if this channel resonates with you, then this is true for you, unless you choose for it not to be, unless you choose to deny that part of your divinity, which is okay. It will come to you again. It's always here. It's always there. Whenever you are ready to tap into it, just allow it. Okay, so I am hearing that this shifting and this unraveling of emotions and emotional attachments, unhealthy emotional attachments, unhealthy ways of attaching is a better way of putting it. Okay, so this is why I am picking up a mental, airy aspect with this Four of Cups. It's because there are paradigms in the mind that are still being played with. It's like something is a stirring in the mind and it's forcing you to stay here, or you choosing to sit in it. This is coming through very strongly, this sitting in it. And it's like, if you choose to do things differently, if you choose to answer the call of the now, if you choose to find a way to climb up on that tree, this could be, I feel like you're jumping. I feel like you jump. Okay? I don't know how to explain what they're showing me energetically, but I feel like by making the simplest choice to climb up the tree and or to look for the cup instead of wallowing in the fact that you can't find it, that so much will change. So much will change. So it's like, this is the energy that I'm feeling with this Four of Cups, that you're like, you're sitting and wondering and ignoring the call of the now, ignoring what you feel called to do. And there is fear. I think this is why the Strength card came up. There is fear. And with the Justice card, this is very much where you are really being called like never, ever before, friends. This is coming through a triple one. Never before, to be who you are without caring what anybody else thinks, without you caring what other people think, you choosing to have standards. Ooh, this is interesting. Hang on for a second, because my human really peeked up at that, have standards. This is interesting how words can trigger us. So funny. So funny, friends. Okay. Standards. Okay. It's almost like the principle. It's about the principle. Throw the principles out the window, throw standards out the window, allow everyone to be. In the same way that you desire nothing more than to be the expression of source consciousness that you feel called to in every now safely, without worrying, without having a nervous system response, without experiencing judgment, right? Because judgment is old earth. And we are here to alchemize this. We are here to alchemize and free ourselves from judgment, right? Remember, judgment is the 20th card in the tarot. In some tarots, like the Muse tarot that I use, it's called the Awakening card. And right after that, we have the World card, which is like liberation. And I'm just getting chills, but it's liberation for you, it's liberation for all. And this judgment, I'm just hearing in my mind's eye, everything, it's got to go. I'm also getting like itchy feet, like it's got to go. It's got to go, because you can't play in this paradigm. If you are still being judgmental of self, if you're still fearing what others think about you, that is where this blockage in this, I want to say, the 6 of Pentacles may be, because I'm feeling a huge connection between yesterday's message and today's. Okay, and I am feeling that same energy, that something has got to shift, and it's you. It's you. This is something that only you can shift. It's an internal shift. Going to pull some clarifiers from an oracle deck on the 6 of Pentacles, because so much is coming in for you. So 2, 1, 3, 4, this beginning, this new beginning that is really here for you, this new earth energy, this way of being where you get to experience the freedom that you desire, starts with you. Starts with you believing that it's there. It starts with you just accepting that it's there. And then suddenly, guess what? It's there. Okay. Okay, we have plants, growth, being told 2 more. We have attraction, magnetism. I'm going to actually hold plants up again, I feel like, with the lighting. There we go. And 1 more. Okay, so magnetism is 37, which is 4. This one. And plants is 19, which is 10, right? And 19, 9 and 1s for this collective. I feel very, very strongly that it's very relevant, because you are bringing in your new earth and closing the door to old earth at the same time. But you do this through your creations. Okay, pressure, transformation. I'm going to read from the book on this one. I'm really feeling, though, that this is where the point in the cocoon where you really, really want to test out your wings. You really want to, triple one as this is coming through, you really want to break free entirely. Because what I'm seeing in my mind, I'm seeing butterflies, but I'm not seeing any remnants of the cocoon on them. And for what's been coming through a lot is that the cocoon is the ego. Okay, so I'm really feeling and seeing a new earth energy here. Okay, let's read from the book. This one is 26, so 8. Okay, pressure. Oh, sorry, friends. Taking me a little while. Even with numbers there, it's opened all by itself. Okay, transformation. You can view pressure as being negative, or you can see it as being a sharper director of positive influence. Find a happy medium where you can benefit and not be disadvantaged. Word of power. Oh, my this ear went blocked, my right ear went blocked, and then my left ear went blocked. So something really, really shifting, and big confirmations on hearing things for some of you. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to really be still. Don't put pressure on yourself. Excuse the pun. Just allow, just allow. Okay, word of power. Samolier, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's ancient Norse, becoming. Pressure is simplified and defined as how much something is pushing on something else and is measured scientifically by the analysis of an applied force by a liquid or gas. Atmospheric or barometric pressure is the pressure within the Earth's atmosphere. Blood pressure is how much pressure the force of circulating blood is applying to the veins and arteries of the body. Pressure can be a shaping influence, especially when applied to the Earth's crust and plates. We also find the liquid pressure of water important, especially when going deep into the ocean when diving. The pressure of air exerts change on boiling points. Thus, at higher altitudes, the air pressure is different. Modern people often refer to the pressure their jobs, bosses, or lives in general poses on them. Many people perform best under pressure, viewing it as a focusing force, while studies show a small amount of pressure can assist performance in a wide variety of fields. Emergency physicians, the military, and pilots train under higher than average pressure situations. However, there can be a point when too much pressure harms cognitive performance, when the pressure becomes overwhelming and it is impossible to focus clearly. The element is air. So I'm going to share something, what my human experienced today, just with what is going on in my life. Because if this message has found you, I guess we are connected, as I said. So while my experiences may not relate to you exactly, I want to say the core theme may be something that you will resonate with. So with this pressure card, and I felt like you're on an airplane and your ears go blocked when you're experiencing some pressure. And at this time in my life, I'm experiencing, should I choose to see it as that, a lot of pressure. There's not enough time in the day, especially not for me wanting or me choosing to be a full-time mom, and not more than that, to be the type of mom that I am. I don't do TV. It's engaging. It's engaging all the time, and it's beautiful, but it is a lot. It's a lot of energy, a lot of time, and there's a lot of other stuff that is arising in my life at this time, and I'm getting such chills experience or even speaking about this. So then I know that this is just confirmed that this is going to, I don't know, assist someone at least. So much has been coming up in my life, beautiful, positive things, as well as a lot of changes that really, really need to be made, big moves. I'm not going to say much more than that at this time. And today was feeling a bit of pressure. I was thinking, should I cancel a few meetings? Should I change things a bit? My cat woke up sick again this morning, so now I know that there's more that I need to do, and I'm starting to suddenly, it's 7:30 in the morning, and I'm going, do I have enough time in the day to get everything done? And it's 7:30 in the morning. So I had to really take a moment to pause and go, for me, I am, my human has always worked well under pressure. But we are being called to, if this resonates with you, if we work well under pressure, we are being called to do it in a new way, in an alchemical way, right? In a collapsing time type way, in a present way, in a forgiving way. This is what's coming through, because there is no such thing as perfection. There is also trusting that everything happens as it is meant to. So I'm feeling, and what I'm being called to, and what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, is that there is resistance in this working well under pressure, and still at the same time thinking that you won't be able to get everything done on time. It's like two opposite forces working together, and what it does to the nervous system is not very pleasant. So I'm feeling at this time that breath work is really going to be of assistance to you during this transformation period, because everything is transforming, friends. And it is through your alchemy, and it is through your taming of the lion. And it's your divine feminine coming online, your taming of the lion, your creativity. I'm going to just pull a clarifier or two on the strength card. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords, and I'm being told one more. Top card, the Hierophant. And I'm being told to take the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. So this is very much right, the Nine of Swords, and don't mean to whirl it around, but this is what I'm feeling for you. It's like this spiral of like thoughts that you go into, in these fear-based thoughts. I'm fearing very much about the future. It's fearing about the future. It's not trusting the now. And I'm hearing with this Hierophant and the Seven of Wands, there is really, really nothing for you to be in conflict with. There's nothing to fear. This is holding the pose, right? Trusting that every single one of these wands or batons is not coming to injure you. It's coming to assist you. It's really trusting the creation process, because what I was feeling with the Strength card is that you really through your creations, through your co-creations with Source, it's really where you enforce and lock in a deep connection with self, a deep trust with self, a deep trust with Source, and it's where you begin to experience more and more and more, and then you begin to see more and more and more. So much shifts when you trust and allow. So this is really where you stop seeking outside of yourself and start going within. And I'm really hoping that when I put my hand there and I touch the mic, it doesn't make a noise. And if it does, sorry. But going within, friends, and being called to these cats, it's like when you are, this is very funny for my human friends, because I do have a cat, Frankie, as you've met him. I mentioned him earlier. But at this time, there have been a lot of cats that have been like coming to me. Frankie's been very, very upset. And I'm hearing that your energy, when you are truly, truly tapped into your I am, to your everything, and you are closing the doors to paradigms you no longer want to play in, and really going within and starting anew, starting fresh. It's like writing your own rule book, but the title of your rule book is There Are No Rules. So like your rule book is just going to be everything works in my favor. It's like your rule book is a bunch of affirmations. Okay. And I feel like you're even done with the affirmations. You're like, I'm gonna tap into me now. I'm gonna pause and tap into myself and feel what I feel called to do. Listen to my body. Where is the energy sitting? Is it by my feet? Should I move? Is it in my hand? This is really where you're tapping into all of you and working with all of you. You are so much more than just your body. There's so much more to you. And the labels of what more there is, it's not so much important unless it is for you. But you have your higher consciousness. You have an oversoul. There are layers and layers and layers, and you have access to all of it. But it's here. It's not here. It's not even in this video. This video is here to remind you of your truth, to remind you of your light, to remind you of your divinity, and to inspire you to create the creations that you are feeling called to create, because the world needs them. You are a medicine that the world has been waiting for, is waiting for. And one of the ways that you also bring in medicine for the world and reinforce all that you are here to bring in is by closing. And I'm hearing burning the book, but this is not really, it's not an aggressive act. It's more of a metaphorical act, burning the book of judgment. And this is not biblical. My human just freaked out there because I feel like there might be something there. It's yes, maybe that is, maybe I'm gonna leave that there. I'm just gonna leave that there. It's burning the book of judgment, right? Maybe that's triggering. Maybe it's not. Maybe you can see the poetry in it, but it's not for me to tell you. I'm gonna allow this one to sit because I'm being called to, and I'm getting huge chills. But what my human experience there were a lot of things that shifted. There were a lot of things that shifted. And I'm feeling that for you at this time, there is a lot of things that are shifting because you are choosing to close the books and put them back on the shelf and step into your I am. And know that in your I am, you are creating everything. So when you create something and you release it into the world, if you don't trust it, if you don't hold the pose, if you don't allow it to just be, and you don't, then it will be whatever you create it to be with your frequency. So if you have doubts, if you are concerned, if you feel shy, if you think you did something wrong, if you feel like people are going to judge you for it, you're bringing all of that in. And then that's the energy attached to it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing that you do is wrong because you are, if you've done it, it's perfect. Now it's time to move on. It's time to learn, or even, and it's not so much learn, it's a remembering of, that didn't feel good. I don't want to do that again. It's not for me. What's for me? How can I do this a different way? What would make me feel good in this situation? And I mean, there can be sources being literal with you, friends, sources being literal with you. And I'll give another personal example with my little one. I think I may have used this one before, but tone, like when a child is running and you get a fright, your tone is raised. Tone is so important, and we are neutral, and yet we have been conditioned to think that tone does anything. It doesn't. It might add a little bit of drama for our human, but in essence, whether you are saying what you are saying in a shouting, loud, very antagonistically toned way, it doesn't change it'll have that energy even if you were to say the words that you were saying in a calm, neutral way, because it's energy. So tone, and this is very much, they're using tone almost as a metaphor for everything. Although maybe some of you may need to check your tones. I did. Sometimes I still do. And it's okay. It's okay. But because we're here to be excited, and our voices are ways of expressing everything. It's energy, right? It's all energy. It's so much more than just the words. It's all frequency. So this is really where you're being called to see what is for you, what ways of being in the world are no longer for you, and only you can really decide that for you. Okay, one more shuffle to see if there's anything else. Okay. Yes, there is, and it's the card that's stuck to the bottom of the deck. And it's a 9, and right underneath it, and I'm not going to take anything else, is an ace. A 9 and a 1. Okay, 9 of Wands. This is a significant shift. This is a significant shift, and it brings in so much. I'm really seeing the heart space awaken, but I'm seeing so much more. I'm seeing and feeling busyness. I'm seeing and feeling community. I'm seeing and feeling acceptance. It's like you're being welcomed home, and yes, you are always home, but it's finding other people. It's finding your community. It's finding your soul tribe. So I'm really feeling that with the shift. And remember, we had the magnetism card that came out, and growth, right? This is really so much in your spiritual growth, in your personal growth, in everything that is. Sorry, I'm just hearing screaming upstairs. My little one is giggling and laughing. I don't know if you guys hear that. It's always joyful for me when I hear her playing, and I am playing. There is a moment for me, and it's pure heaven. So you are a magnet. You are magnetic. your magnetism is very much in your trust with yourself and holding the pose. So there is something that you are being called to do, friends, with this Nine of Wands. And you may be tired and you may be doubtful. Those are all things that you need to bring up for alchemy. Tiredness is a choice sometimes. 144, it's a choice, but I'm hearing for you, you may be requiring less and less sleep. So if you're like me, tiredness is sometimes not an excuse. It's more, not even laziness, it's more resistance. It's more resistance. It's more resistance. It's choosing to stay seated on the couch as opposed to getting up and doing something, because normally you don't do it at that time. This is what I'm feeling, seeing for you. So you're really being called to do things differently, to step up. 444 as all of this is coming through. Okay, beautiful, magical, because emphasis on the magical, I'm feeling like magical magnetism for you at this time. Huge chills, friends. Like you are really bringing in that which is for you at this time through all that you are doing, through the unfolding, the ever unfolding of you. But right now, things are, and it's even coming through quickly, things are unfolding rapidly for you at this time. And you can't hide anymore. You can't hide anymore. And if you try to, it will feel uncomfortable. So step into your authenticity. Be. You are free. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be free from judgment. Allow yourself to be free from all of it and bring in that which is for you. It is there. It is there. It is there, friends. If you could feel what I was feeling, you would really, really, excuse my French, you would stop giving a shit about what anybody else thinks about you. Especially if it is hindering you. And that, I said it, I hesitated, but I saw 1444. And this is really what collectively we are being called to do. And it's not in a negative way. It's allowing people to think what they want to think, to do what they want to do, to be who they want to be, just like you feel called to do, and just like you desire to. Judgment, when you free yourself from judgment, it's not that you free yourself from the human illusion. It's like you step into, I like the way that they're presenting this. You step into like a secret level of the game. Like you discover something, like a bonus level. But this bonus level is the rest of your life, and you get to play in this free way forever, for as long as you are here now. Okay. So burn the book of judgment, throw it out the window, put it on the shelf. But alchemize it, right? It's more like burning it. They're giving me more now. Okay. Burning it, because it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's like the alchemy. Fire is cleansing. Fire is purifying. Fire, if you're a farmer, depending on the farm that you have to see, you actually have to burn sometimes for new growth to come. So fire is a beautiful element. It's in its destruction, it is cleansing, releasing, renewing. So something is really being called to be burnt down to the ground, because it is no longer for you. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful divine ones, for this lovely, lovely playtime for me. This playing in your frequency is such a wonder. Thank you. Have a beautiful, magical now. Bye-bye.